2025 saw a lot of Chinese car makers make their way back into the South African market, hoping for a stake into the ever-growing compact SUV segment. Now, one of those brands is giant Chinese automaker Geely, and they have just launched their new E5 range. To many of you consumers, it can be quite confusing with the influx of these Chinese brands week in and week out. Which ones are here to stay? Which ones can we trust? Well, let me put your mind at ease, because since 2009, Geely has acquired some big name brands under their belt, those being Volvo and Lotus, just to mention a few. So you do know that there's going to be a lot of knowledge sharing as well as design cues that might just overlap. Front end is very sharp, and it also does command some presence in its own right. You've got sleek headlights, LED, and you also have this lower blade design LED, right? Just running through that front bumper. There is no grille, and that's very telling that this is an all-electric car. The front end also features the Geely badge, 6 blocks. Also in China, that is a significant number, meaning luck. Below that, you do have your front camera, as well as the lower grille area that I do think just finishes off the whole car, making it look a little bit more sportier in its stance. Now, Geely has launched in 3 derivatives. You have the Aspire Apex and Apex Plus model. We have here the Apex model, which you will see with the 19-inch wheels. It also does come with head-up display and a panoramic sunroof that you also will get in the Apex Plus. Now, this comes with a 360 surround camera, so you do have your camera just underneath the side mirrors as well. It has a coupe-esque feel about it. The side profile just also accentuates some nice designs, lines and curves, and I do think that really does also help the car pop a little bit more. Now, if this came in a Nardo Grey, tell me you would not get away with people thinking this is a Porsche. At least from the rear, it does look a lot like the Porsche Macan, with the singular light strip as well as these bulbs over here. I mean, the design says it on its own. This definitely looks like a Porsche. It also features a slight roof spoiler on the top of the car, as well as a brake light. You also do have a decent amount of boot space in here. Enough to fit a family. You have, well, we have a lot of gear in our bags just comfortably stowed away in here. Our tripod bag is actually quite big, and look at how comfortable it's sitting over there. So you really do have a lot of space here. This is a 15.4-inch big screen digital infotainment screen in front of you, and it does have a lot of features. It is actually quite jam-packed. In front of you, you also have a smaller infotainment cluster screen just to show you, your range. What I do have here is 140 kilometers left worth of range. The full range is about 450 odd kilometers that you get in here, and it also just gives you your trip information and mileage as well. The center has a very fluid design, which I actually really appreciate. I do think that looks very nice and it stands out. It's got really nice soft touch leather materials on the center here, as well as on top of the dash area. And I do think also the seats are also quite beautifully designed. They do have a sound speaker that comes through from the headrest. These seats are also heated and ventilated and have a massage function. So you do know that you're getting features that you don't otherwise get in similar cars. Now, it's been a while since I've sat in a backseat area with so much legroom. It is so spacious. I mean, this literally feels like I've got most of the car to myself, really. And that is my normal seating position, as well as the passenger's seating position. So it just shows you how just opened up and spacious this car is. With the illusion of the panoramic sunroof, I do think it also just opens up this cabin a whole lot more as well. You also do get the addition of an armrest with 2 cup holders, and just sitting in here, man, it just feels very luxurious. It feels very business-like. So a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago to be precise, I got to drive the hybrid version, plug-in of course, of this Geely E5. It's called the E5 EMI. And I was actually quite impressed as well. What I did find, however, is that it was a little bit, had a bit of a laggy response, slow to sort of respond to your initial takeoff, and gradually it would sort of pick up speed. What I have found in comparison is that the all-electric version that I have over here does give you sort of a instant torque for takeoff. However, it's not as fast as I would like it to be. There is some sort of, I don't know, it's just not as powerful as other electric cars that we have been able to drive. I do think it just kind of is a bit more laid back, and not to say that it is lazy. It's not lazy at all. It just is not as powerful as we've had other electric cars to be. Under the hood, you get a single battery pack that will give you 160 kilowatts and 320 newton meters of torque. And that will give you about 420 kilometers worth of range. I must say, I really did enjoy the plug-in hybrid. It gave me more range. You had the petrol, of course, combined with the electrical motor. That gives you about 980, just below 1,000 kilometer range, which for me, can take away from the range anxiety of somebody who's not ready to move on totally into the fully electrical drive side. Now let's talk about pricing. The hybrid version starts at 599,900 Rand, while the fully electric starts at 699,900 Rand. So this car comes with a 6-year, 150,000 kilometer warranty plan, as well as a 6-year, 120,000 kilometer service warranty. It also comes with a 200,000 kilometer battery cover, which I do think can put your mind at ease, especially in terms of longevity and after-sales support. Right, so all things considered, I really do think I enjoyed this car. It's got such a good cabin build. It's got so much tech and features, especially at that price point. The drive is also quite nice. You've got an all-electric car. You're spending nothing on fuel. So do I like this car? I certainly do, and I do think that it has to be on one of your shopping lists.